Guys, what's going on? Blossoms back. Welcome back to another episode of Top Drives. Now, we do have some 8th anniversary deals out right now, but I really hope that this isn't it. I mean, honestly, I feel like, you know, for an 8-year-old game, 8 anniversaries, I thought that the deals would be a little bit better. I mean, 8 titaniums is great and all, but like, I don't know, we've seen better, right? I guess Hutch has already set the bar really, really high. We're already getting packs of like 2 guaranteed legends, 3 guaranteed legends, whatever, you know, all that kind of stuff. So this one seems like it's somewhat underwhelming. That being said, I don't know if I want to open these packs. I've opened many big offers this year. Honestly, out of every year I play at Top Drives, this is the year that I've spent by far the most gold. And what I get in return is that in my 8 years of playing, I've gotten about the worst luck. I had some really bad luck in 2019, but then 2020 to 2024 was pretty smooth sailing for those 4 years, right? 21, 22, that was 5 years actually, and this one's pretty bad. So I'm on the fence. I don't know if I want to open these packs or not, because I just feel like, you know, I'm not gonna get anything good out of it. That being said, this anniversary special for 100,000, okay, 100 bags, okay, I'll take this one. You got my fancy in this one. 100,000 is a lot of money, right? That's like I think almost 2 hours of non-stop grinding in clubs, which is something that, you know, I just don't do anymore. So I will take that. That gets me, you know, 10% closer to the next 1 mil opening. I'll take it. That's solid. Sweet. We also have a carbon fiber that we need to open over here as well. We do have this 8th anniversary challenge that I should probably start doing. It's nice to see that is every boss getting a highlight here? Nope. Not every single boss. Again, and this time they added Leone. But yeah, still no Lady Blackwood, still no Spider. I guess that if you're really part of that, clubs, if you're one of a club boss, you're just not going to get much of a shot, which is really, really sad. Prizes look pretty good, I gotta say. 78,000, 80,000, yeah, just to celebrate the 8th anniversary. There's the Encore one as well. You get even more cash here. There is a lot, and I mean, there's a genuine crap ton of cash to get, I think. At least a couple 100,000 within these two. I have 8 days to finish everything over here. Honestly, I don't know how it works yet. I feel like it might be just do all the challenges. I think you can do all of it at the same time and then redeem at the same time. I'll be doing that for another video. I do want to redeem some prizes here though. Duty-free exchange. We have a carbon fiber, and then we have like 50k to go. And yeah, honestly, money is pretty nice right now. I gotta say, money is genuinely pretty nice right now. Let us open a carbon fiber. Look, I'll do it this way. That 8-time titanium pack, I'll open it if I get a legendary. If I get a legendary from this carbon fiber, I'll go open the titanium for another video. I don't have enough gold right now, but in a couple of days I will have enough gold. And yeah, if I pull a legendary from this carbon fiber, I'll open that titanium pack. I will, the deal, okay? But you know my luck this year, man. It's gonna be an RQ50 BMW. Let's get it. 60. Oh, you know what though? I'm actually very happy with that. Audi Q8. I'm actually very, very happy with that, because that is an ultra that I've never unpacked before. That used to be an epic. I'll take that. That could be like ultra fully upgraded number 1002, I think, or 1003. Yeah, that's actually I'm pretty happy with that. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty happy with that. I might open, just because we're getting such massive cash rewards, I'm contemplating opening a single strike. Oh, a single strike pack. Man, the thing is, 1 mil pack openings are kind of dead. Like, not only is my luck bad, but they are my worst. They're about my, besides Gawums is the worst performing one, but aside from Gawums, I gotta say, like, 1 mil openings have become one of my worst performing videos, which is really sad. It used to be one of my best, and now it's one of my worst. If I still pull a legend, that's going to be easy views, but if I don't pull a legend, I'm basically screwed. There is a 13, so another 35,000. Any more packs to redeem here? No, just the epic pack. Okay, guaranteed epic pack, and then the Infinity prototype that we can be getting in probably a couple of days as well. I'm actually very happy with this. The Audi Q8 50 TDI. Dude, let's get that upgraded right now. That's actually really cool. So where is that Audi? I will always be happy getting an Ultra that I do not own. So here we go. Q850 TDI, I guess. And we can even use our tokens. I only have 8 tokens remaining. Only 8 tokens remaining. Got a lot of supers I want to get rid of. Mini, let's get rid of a Mitsubishi. Okay, cool. So that's going to be upgraded. Is that, what tags you got? Enter the Black Forest and reclassified. That's all you got? Okay, that's fine with me. Want to do a quick little look on how many fully upgraded Ultras we got. I know I made a video about it. Yeah, 1001. Fully upgrade 1003. Because I'm also working on the Peugeot prize car. Are you done yet? No, because you're still in the works. I have these two because they're both summer games. I'm trying to get a slight head start on summer games. The only issue is I don't have any commons to upgrade, to fuse into the commons that I'm upgrading. So that's exactly what we're going to do today as well. So let's jump into multiplayer events. I gotta say, I'm playing multiplayer events a lot more, mainly because, you know, I gotta say that Hutch did a good job in making multiplayer events a little bit more important, because I think I've said this a couple of times at this point. Usually how the process is I log into the game and I'm straight into clubs. And I do the bare minimum for multiplayer events just because, you know, participation. And even before the participation barrier, you know, like you have to do an X amount of races, I would just like snipe, like late join 5 races, probably get a rare pack, I'm good. So they've definitely made multiplayer events a lot more important and a lot more, you know, rewarding, which is good. Which is, you know, I gotta say that is genuinely cool that they're putting an emphasis on that finally. But I gotta say, man, like, I really hope that one day they'll make a revamp on clubs, and I genuinely mean like a revamp for the better. I did not expect the Buick Regal to lose to the Cadillac. That actually loses the entire thing. That makes me think that maybe I should use my Cadillac, because yeah, I own that Cadillac too, and maybe I should be using that. Okay, let's try another one over here. I'm basically using my Blackwing here. Again, one of the most useful legendaries released this year. No one can tell me any different. That thing is amazing. What a great car. Also, I want to get some use from my Dodge Hornet. I really don't think that the Hornet is making much of a difference here for me. You've seen my win-loss tally. It's not looking too good in this event. I was really hoping for that Hornet to be an X factor, but I guess the RQ is a little bit too low. Maybe if the RQ was a little bit higher, maybe in like the 370 mark, then I could use a more, I could utilize, you know, a better hand of higher RQ cars across the board. And that's where things like the Hornet I feel will make a bigger difference than it does right now. Because, you know, using the Hornet in an event where the cap is RQ 325, you know, there is still some pretty strict limitations. If I use a couple in epics and the legendary, then I'm stuck with using this rare, for example. So if the RQ is a little bit higher, you know, 50 more, even 40 more, I could be using another epic here, or maybe even an ultra rare. But it do be like that. I'll put you in for mountain. Yeah, you're gonna win. You're gonna win these. You're gonna win that. Cool. I'm gonna lose mountain hairpin. That's fine. I should be winning the other 4 races. Come on. Yep, only 50 points. That is what you like to see. A max rare going up against a max epic. We lose, but only by 50. To me, that's a win, man. If I get to save that much RQ, that is an absolute win. Here's another one. I know I'll be winning this against the Blackwing because mine is slightly upgraded. Dude, honestly, this needs to be maxed. I need to max that car. Okay? I need to max that car. The only problem, though, is that if I put an upgrade into it now, it's going to be useless. This event ends tomorrow. Tomorrow for me. It ends in like 8 hours for me, basically. I'm going to bed after this video goes up. Like, I'm going to record this, edit this, post this. Then I'm gonna go to bed. By the time I wake up tomorrow, which is a weekend, the events would have ended already. Because events end at like 10 a.m. for me, and it's a weekend, and it's like Giselle's sleeping day, and it's also one of my sleeping days. I have more than one sleeping day, to be honest. So yeah, I'm just not gonna be awake at 10, dude. I'm probably gonna wake up at like 11:30, you know, and by then the events are gonna end. So even if I decide to put an upgrade into the Cadillac now, it's not going to bear any fruit for me because I'm not going to be awake to use it with the new upgrades, right? So I'm going to leave it as it is, but definitely one for the future. You know, Cadillac, one for the future. I definitely should max that. You know, a part of me thinks, the devil in me is saying that, you know, it's an RQ8, Hutch being Hutch, they might move it down to an epic, you know, and that would kind of suck. But also the other part of me is saying, dude, it's one of the best RQ80s in the game. It shouldn't even be an RQ80. Look at this! Look at this! Guys, they're utilizing SUVs so much. Honestly, we had an SUV event end today. Okay? We had an SUV event that ended today. And now we have another one, 2010 and 2019 MPV SUV. I'm not complaining because this is one of the most useless niches in the game. So I'm genuinely not complaining. But the problem, yeah, and it's all wet too, which is great actually, because that probably puts the performance tire cars at a disadvantage. Well, they're still four-wheel drive though. They're still four-wheel drive, so you might be able to get some use. I think the IMX-N Drift Bus might be a pretty decent RQ saver. Maybe the Enduro may be an even bigger RQ saver, perhaps. 62 across the board. Drag, so 1 mile, quarter mile, 1 mile, half mile. You need about 2 dragsters for this. And obviously, like, we're going to be using most of our RQ1 dragsters, right? That's, like, the most important thing. Ooh, the I-Pace would be so good here. I think the I-Pace would be fantastic, but it's a very expensive, yeah, it's a very expensive car. This is a very cheap event, so I just don't know if that is the best move. All right, let's use the G63, though. I think this is going to be one of our best dragsters for the event. Maybe the Q7. And the Q7 might be a pretty decent all-rounder that we can utilize as well. What other standard tire cars can we use, I guess? The Kona, the CX-9. CX-9 might be all right. They don't look like super twisty track sets though here. I mean, you got North Loop, you've got Dockyard U drag, Dockyard G-Force drag, definitely more hybrid. The only super twisty track I see here, in my opinion, is Twisty Road. Everything else is like, you know, a hybrid, like hairpin, twist circuit. Deals Gap is pretty freaking twisty. The only problem is that Deals Gap and Twisty Road, same level, right? There's a Deals Gap here as well. Forest Road's somewhat twisty. I have a feeling that maybe four-wheel drive standard is not the best move. I'll give it a try. Let's give the CX-9 a try. I'll give the CX-9 a try, and RQ41 is what we got left. I should be using a little bit of a dragster here, actually. What if I use the Pacifica? And what other performance tire cars can I use? That's also four-wheel drive. That's just for one. Subaru Forester. Yeah, I want to try this Subaru Forester. RQ38, Hyundai Kona Electric. Let's give this a shot and let's see how it goes. I'm not running any legendaries here, and I don't know if that is the best option or not. Let's give it a try. So Deals Gap, Forest Road, Dockyard Circuit. We do get at least 3 win conditions, and we're winning on both the drags, which is huge. We lose that by 50. No, by 55. That's a win to me. That is a win to me. We lose to a legendary by 55 points only. That is a win to me, man. That is chill. I will take these commons as well because I need to upgrade my other commons. We got a 1 mile drag here. Ooh, it's gonna be an interesting one. The Bentayga. Nah, I think the G-Wagon's taking that to the shop. Docker, G-Force drag, yeah, we'll leave you here. I'm gonna put you on Twist Circuit, that's gonna win. You're gonna lose. Deals Gap, nah, that's gonna lose. It's a almost fully upgraded Di Tommaso. Yeah, that's gonna lose. But by how many points? Only by 50. I'll take it. Only by 50 points. 150 and 100. So 2-0 so far. Can we take the 5? Can we take the 5? It looks like, you know, straight off the bat, no 3 stars anywhere. That's fine. 3.2 seconds. There you go. That's gonna win. North Loop. That's gonna win. I hope. You know, higher top speed. Even though this is 4-wheel drive standard, but or maybe I feel better putting in Docker U drag. Huh? Yeah, maybe Docker U drag. And Deals Gap, same car. Hairpin Road, North Loop. All right, let's give it a try. I think we win Hairpin Road. We got 4-wheel drive standard. Thank you very much. Only by 50 points. Feels like I used a little bit too much RQ in that one, though. 150 to 0. Very nice. Thing about North Loop is that you need a high top speed. The ZDX, although it's in the rain, although it's 4-wheel drive from standard, has a relatively low 0 to 60 top speed. Sorry. So I had a feeling that it wouldn't perform too well. At most, lose by 50. Very close. Okay, so 2 wins here, 3 wins here. Yeah, I think this is going to be solid as well. We win both the drags, and I'm very happy with that. Deals Gap, this is going to draw because both of us are using CX-9s, and we got 167 to 60. I will take that. Is that a 5-0s or one more? There's one more ticket. We are in the top 10. Let's see what the top hands are running. Yeah, no legend. No legend. There is a Bentayga here. Honestly, this hand is... Can I get 3 wins out of this, actually? I don't know. Yeah, I'm not too sure actually. This is a decent half because my rare can't go on the drag, right? So I'm either gonna have to put my rare on Twisty Road or Deals Gap. But I need to get 3 win conditions, and in order to get 3 win conditions, I need to win on Twisty Road and Deals Gap, because that's where I can put my CX9. Oh, yeah, 1 mile. I don't. Yeah, I love the G63, but that's not gonna be the Bentayga on 1 mile, is it? Dockyard. Yeah, I don't think I beat that. Okay, so that's a pretty good hat. So in that scenario, a legend would be good. It's always the drags, man. It's always the drags, because this thing on a drag is gonna get absolutely slaughtered. It's always the drags. Gotta go high on the drags. The G63 is the highest I've got so far. Honestly, relatively useful car for me. 193 races, 69%. Okay, the win ratio isn't great, but many of the times it just loses by 50, and I'm chill with that. 1 mile. I think that should win. I think. Oh, I'm not sure. G-Force drag. This one is a little tricky too. Or I could draw. No, that isn't gonna draw. That isn't gonna draw because this is 233. Yeah, that's 233. That isn't gonna draw. Deals Gap. Don't know if that wins. I really don't know if that wins. Oh, this is gonna be a tight one. This is gonna be a close one. I'm interested to see how it goes. Okay, Deals Gap. I think we win this because there are a lot of turns here, and if I lower 0 to 60, so that's cool. We win this by 50 points too. Only by 50 points though, but we take those. Okay. I need 1 more win condition, and I think we're safe. But can we get 1 more win condition? That's the problem. We're gonna lose this one. Yeah, I mean, it's a freaking eye pace for crying out loud. Losing by 57 ain't too bad, but we definitely can't afford a draw. You gotta win for me. Okay, that's very close, but I do think that we edge it out. I do think that we edge it out. Oh, I didn't even realize that he's got a 1-star CX9. I was scared for no reason. You know, I just saw the CX9 and I just assumed that, you know, because it was such a pretty cheap car to max, I just assumed that it was max. I didn't even look at the stats. Oh, yeah, okay, cool. I did not even notice that. We got the daily event going on as well. But usually I don't like to play daily events for gameplay day because it's a little bit. I mean, it's the same thing. You guys know what's going on over there. And this, if this is the low RQ one, yeah, it's the Ford. Is it BMW? No, I thought it was the BMW and Ford. Yeah, I ain't touching that. But anyway, guys. Yeah, let me know in the comments below. Are you opening these offers or are you gonna let them slide? I mean, 8 titaniums is tempting. I kind of want to do it, but just knowing my luck this year, like honestly, I should just hold myself back. I really should. But anyway, I hope you guys have a great day. I'm gonna stay safe, wash your hands, and blow some out. Peace.
Bro, this song just makes me so happy.
Me too.
Imagine being Asian in the 50s, looking nifty, leather jacket, looking sleek, look like Presley, look so deadly. Got a jukebox back at home, feeling jazzy, turn it on and play it slow, like the movies with the ladies.
They so fine.
Imagine being Asian in the 50s, looking nifty, leather jacket, looking sleek, look like Presley, look so deadly. Got a jukebox back at home, feeling jazzy, turn it on and play it slow, like the movies with the ladies.
They so fine.
Sit back, relax in my Bonneville Pontiac. Hold tight all night, cruise to Jacksonville Atlantic. Blonde hair, don't care, look like Leslie